So it's official. A bunch of people who work at Hudson's Bay, HBC, they are probably going to lose their jobs. Basically, they've decided to not completely liquidate the company, but they're going to keep 6 main stores, basically in Quebec or Ontario, the major stores in those areas. And it seems like they're probably going to liquidate the rest of the stores or try to figure out little side deals for the rest of the stores. Isn't this crazy? The Bay, the Bay Marché, Hudson's Bay Company, started in the 1600s with like the fur trade in Canada. It's like one of those companies. I think it's the oldest company in all of Canada. There, 1670. You know, a fur trading company. I mean, it's part of everybody's lives, right? I have a Hudson's Bay blanket in my house, and I've got like the old fashioned fire blankets too, and when I lived in like Saskatchewan and Manitoba, people like had old fashioned Hudson's Bay blankets that they turned into like coats and stuff. It's just really shocking that this is part of like the Canadian identity, and now that company isn't owned by a Canadian company anymore. It's owned by an American company that's deciding to keep it in debt and force them to liquidate the other assets, the other stores and stuff like that in order to get out of debt. Because that's basically what's happening. They've taken on so much debt, they need to now figure out deals to pay off their debts and stuff. I hate to say this, but I think that we should try to keep something for ourselves. The government or the competition board, I'm not sure who it is, should try to stop companies from leaving the country. Like, the owners can't be foreigners. They can't be an American hedge fund, because I think an American hedge fund owns this company now. And just, can you imagine something that's so iconic, so part of the fabric of the creation of Canada, is now owned by an American fund? And they're out of money because of mismanagement for some reason. And yeah, it's just, everything at the Bay is so expensive too. I'm so glad that they're not going to be completely gone, and maybe they can come back in a few years or get new management in a few years or something like that. But it's just like so disappointing, because there's like a bay in every single major city, right? So it's just really bad to see that kind of store be carved up, and to think of all those people that probably worked there for a long, long time are all going to probably lose their jobs if they're only keeping the ones in Ontario and Quebec. What do you think about this? Did you ever shop at the Bay? I remember shopping at the Bay. I remember learning about the fur trade and the history of Canada. I remember when the Bay sold Olympics clothing. Yeah, Bay Day sales, all that stuff. Like I said, I have a Bay blanket in my house. So, yeah, really, really sad to see another Canadian company be owned by an American company now, and now almost losing the whole company to history, the oldest company in all of Canada. What do you think about this? Don't forget to like and subscribe.